Oh,
See,
that's
for
right.
all of y'all don't got
truth.
enough history to go back.
Yeah.
All right. You had Bishop Johnson, the church of, right? Give you a little history, because some of you all need a history lesson, right?
Yes, sir.
Bishop Johnson was the church of, right? Bishop Hunter came along, which was, came out of Johnson, right? And he was the church in. See, Gino is so slick and tactical, he comes along and says, apostle can't come from another apostle. Apostle can't get, if he got revelation, he's not taught by no man. See, Gino's slick because now you can't ask him where he come from. See, that's the tactic. You see there? That's the tactic, because he talking about no apostles taught by another man. Someone taught him something. See, someone taught him something, but he's tactical, for you won't go back and trace him back, because he know he don't go back to Johnson. See, he's slick. So what he says is, apostle don't come from another apostle. Right? Because he know that, but apostle don't come from apostle, but apostle could come from his line uncle. You see this tactic with that? Apostle don't come from another apostle, but an apostle, which he say he is, or claim to be, could come from his line uncle.
No.
That doesn't even sound right, does it?
No, sir.
But he says that to stop you from going anywhere further behind him. Right? But then he goes to the in and of, I'm trying to give you some history.
Right.
Folks need to be taught.
Right.
Then he goes to the in and of and tell the folks at the church in, where Hunter was, in and of is the same thing. See, I was there, I watched him do it. When he was a little fella, I watched him do it. And people listened to that and left. But he couldn't say you had to be in, because his larger following was Johnson's church, which was off. You follow? He had already hoodwinked. This is what he done. He went into all these apostolic faith churches, fellowshipping with them, dressed up just like Johnson, looking the part, with his bow tie, white shirt, white socks, black suit. He had it to the ark, and he talked like a mimic him to the T. So he gathered a large following of Johnsonites.
That's the truth.
Some of the Johnsonites left him because he went to change it, but he kept most of them. Right? So now people think that he is the father or the origin, or he, you know what I mean? But all along he just listened to tapes. Right? So when he got over to the church in, he was after them too, because he's a greedy dog. He was after them, so he told them in and out mean the same thing. Now come on now. How? Because see, then he lied on Hunter. See, I met Hunter as a little boy. I was 17 years old. Hunter didn't talk a lot. I used to call him on the phone. Talk. Ask him this question, that question. Man, on the phone, when going to his office, sit and talk. Hunter was he had got to a point that he didn't trust nobody no more. He was very, very quiet. He claimed that he went and had a discussion with Hunter. I doubt he had a long discussion with Hunter.
That's right.
Because Hunter wouldn't have said much to him. This from an experience of me dealing with him over and over and over and over and over again. Not going to see him one time, as he declares. But seeing Hunter, talking with Hunter, going to the office with Hunter, talking with him. Calling him on the phone as a little boy. He was very quiet, didn't say much or nothing. But Gino says he went in there, and Hunter told him that your church had to be in. Then he says to Hunter, but you got love in your church. Now that's deceitful. Even if the conversation did happen, that's deceitful, because Hunter wasn't talking about of the apostolic faith. He was talking about of the church. But Gino runs at the word of the apostolic faith. I don't know if y'all follow me. I may be losing you. Or some of y'all listening, y'all more historian at the matter. Maybe you understand me to a deeper depth. But the bottom line is this. Gino told them that in and of mean the same thing. That is a lie. I have a wife. I don't mind a brother being of my wife. Have no problem with that. I bet not catch you in my wife. That's a vast difference.
Right.
That's a vast. Don't you tell me that I'm in this building and it's raining, and if I'm of this building, it's the same thing. I'm gonna get wet if I'm of the building.
Right.
That's the biggest lie he told.
Yeah.
In the beginning. Amen. And that he didn't listen to Johnson. Come on, man.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. You know he's a big, vast, big liar. You didn't listen to Johnson, yet you sound just like him. You didn't listen to Johnson, that you preaching what he preached. You didn't listen to Johnson, but you never sat under him. You listened to tapes. You know you used to go.
His literature's about the same.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He copied them. So I'm saying all this because I know your record. Amen. I know you're a thief.